Hey yo, my name is fordmustangkillerko and welcome to the video. You know what today is? It's another Force FX lightsaber review, and today, people, I got a pretty rare one, and I'm very happy I was able to pick this up. This is, tilted this way, the Kit Fisto Hasbro Signature Series Force FX lightsaber. Now, this was a lightsaber that I didn't really have my go-to, I guess, per se, to pick up right away because of how rare the lightsaber is. It was only made in this year and only made in, I believe, as far as I know, only made as the Signature Series lightsaber. And going through eBay, trying to look for one of these, they ranged from about $400 to $600 to, I think if you get it from Hasbro brand new, it was like $699. And as much as I like this lightsaber, not worth $699. I could build a Kit Fisto lightsaber with Profi and smooth swing and customizable and make it 9 times better than this for $600. So I was not going to pick that up. However, like I said, I am on the Universal Lightsaber community page on Facebook, and somebody had this listed for sale. For relatively cheap. I'm not going to tell you how much I picked it up for. Relatively cheaper than what it was sold for on eBay or the one time that I saw it on OfferUp. And he loved this lightsaber to death. He tried to track it down for a long time. He loved having it in his collection. He took amazing care of it. I'll show you guys. It's in pristine, excellent condition. He just had some finance problems. He had to get rid of it. He had to get some money fast, and this was the way to do it. So I assured him it was going to a good home. He only had one request, that I didn't just let it sit on a shelf, that I would take it down, I'd swing it around, as I do with all my other lightsabers. So I'm very happy to get a hold of all this. He has it's complete. The box is set. All the instruction manuals. The stand it hasn't even been opened yet. Some of the things haven't been opened. I'm going to keep it that way too, because I have a different way of displaying it as well. But we are going to review this box because I have yet to review a Signature Series box. This is my first Signature Series saber. So we're going to be going through this entire box. We'll go through the entire lightsaber. We'll bring it upstairs, do it in the dark, and then I have one lightsaber to get in my collection-wise before I'm pretty much complete. Everything else I get after that will be completely extra, and I'll go into a little bit more of that when I get that review video done. So let's get into the box. I'm going to flip the camera, take it over here, and then we're going to get a good look at this saber. So, right, so let's take a look at this box here. Now, this box is in excellent condition. Like you can see, like no bends. I mean, obviously there's a little bit of a bends here, but I have that on boxes upstairs that I bought brand new. That could be just through shipping. That just could be through the way that the box was made out of the factory, yada, yada, yada. But here's the box for the Hasbro Signature Series. You can see we got the Signature Series mark over here. Now, as I said before, as far as I know, I could be wrong, the Kit Fisto lightsaber only came in the Signature Series set. Through looking for this saber, I've only seen it in Signature Series. So I'm not sure what the Hasbro license was before the Signature Series. I knew they had the Signature Series and then the regular Hasbros before. I don't know if they were called Black Series yet, or if they were just the Hasbro lightsabers. But that's how these ones differ from the other Hasbros, is the blades are removable. So this lightsaber does have a removable blade. You can see I do have the blade cap over there. The lightsaber is behind me, but we'll take a look at both of those in a second. Now, he left everything, when I open the box and show you, he left everything kind of wrapped, like the stand is still wrapped. I'm not going to take it out. I'll kind of explain a little bit, and some other stuff that are in here as well, such as the belt clip. The belt clip, again, I'll get into that when we open it. But I'm going to leave those in the original packaging. I'm not going to take them out. So I'm just going to try to keep this lightsaber. With how rare this lightsaber is, as of right now, I mean, they could release another Kit Fisto lightsaber, and then this one will immediately decrease in value, kind of like the Mace Windu one. I have the original Master Replicas one upstairs, and it was worth a lot. Now that they have the new Black Series one, everyone's just going to pick that one up, and this one is dropping like hotcakes. So, to a collector though, who might want every single one, might still pick it up for me. But We'll take a look at the box. Got the Signature Series logo here, Star Wars, the blade, and the saber on the front of the box. On the back of the box, it's just the saber, the hilt, because like I said, the blade is removable. Adult collectible. Some assembly required, never used to strike people or animals, no duh. And it does take 3 AAA batteries. I thought it was a AA batteries, but it is a AAA battery. Kind of cool. I don't know. Kid Fisto Force Effects, lightsaber collectible, removable blade. You got the same thing on the bottom here, Star Wars, and then the same Kid Fisto lightsaber on the back. On the side here, you have the Hasbro license, some product colors, proof of purchase, yada yada, that kind of stuff over there. The box, I think that's I don't know if that's the serial number of the box or whatnot, but box number on that side. On the other side here, we got the Signature Series logo again. Beautifulness. Flip the lightsaber up. You have the same logo that is on the back end of the saber. So the top and the bottom are the same. And then on the back here, you have just the hilt. Like I said, I'll show you that with the blade removed. Lightsaber collectible, Star Wars over there in the corner, and all of the features. It has the removable blade, the attachable belt clip, the official replica of the Kid Fisto lightsaber from Star Wars, the Attack of Clones, glowing bright green blade, blah blah, authentic lightsaber sound effects digitally recorded from the movie, durable metal hilt, and includes specifically designed base for different display configurations and storage. Now, like I said, I haven't taken out the stand. I do know there's a few ways to display it. I'll go ahead and take a look at it now. He did keep the like the plastic kind of, I guess, cover that goes in there, and took all of the straps on the bottom. Again, not a big deal for me. I'm not gonna really be keeping it in here just for like when I get around to reselling it. I'm going to be probably finding some sort of foam that I could cut in there and reuse. These are the, I guess, clear stands for the stand, I guess, the holders that hold the lightsabers. And you can see there's 2 divots. Now, I know I did review pretty sure I did, the stand that came with the Mace Windu lightsaber. And it had the same one, but only had one of these grooves, so it kind of looked like that. And it was made to hold the lightsaber as a whole thing. This one has 2 grooves for a reason, because I believe you can display it with the blade on there. You could display just the hilt on these 2. So you got pink and yellow. You could display just the hilt on the front half, and you can have just the hilt displayed, or you can have the hilt and the blade and put the hilt on the front and the blade on the back, and it'll hold both of them. I've seen some people use it and hold 2 lightsabers. Again, I'm not going to take this out, because like I said, it's in the original packaging there. And same with the belt clip here. This is what the belt clip does look like. Kind of similar to all the other belt clips, except this one has a drop down. So when you put the blade in, you kind of have to push that down. It'll lock it in place, and then you push it back, take the blade out. I was going to take this out, but I realized that the belt clip that I got from Saberforge works with the saber. So like I said, that is probably one of the best reasons to go out and get one, when you're buying a Saberforge, get one belt clip option system, because then you can use it for every single lightsaber after that. I can use that belt clip system for my Electrum Sabercrafts. I can use that belt clip system for this saber. I can use it for both of my Saberforges. So that's pretty cool. And then the instruction manual is located, like I said, on the bottom. This thing hasn't even been, like I said, opened as is. So pretty cool. Or it probably has been opened. He's just really good at sealing it. But from what it looks like, it's still factory sealed. So really great condition, like I said, on that one. Go ahead and we'll take the lightsaber out and we'll review that there for you guys. But that's pretty much the box. Nothing else much to it. Everything else is kind of similar to the other Hasbro boxes, as far as, you know, flap-wise, how it was packaging, all that other jazz. But let's go ahead and grab the saber, and we'll give that one a review next. All right, so we got the saber here for you guys. Let me tilt this up just a little bit more. There we go. All right, so we got the saber here from Hasbro Signature Series, The Kit Fisto saber, don't want to hit the chandelier. That would be very bad. I do like the little point at the bottom of the pommel. I distinctly remembered the point on the bottom, but I didn't realize like how cool it actually was. We get the spinning there. 2 LEDs on the bottom. They don't really light up. That'd be really cool if they did. I do see some custom versions of this where they do have those light up, and then these 2 here light up as well. Control box is a little interesting. I would have to see how he has it in the movie, or in the movie, on the show, how he activates it. There's 2 buttons. The activation switch is this one here. You just twist it and it'll turn on. It's kind of stiff, we'll put it that way. It's not the easiest saber to turn on or off in this case, but still pretty cool. Pommel, very cool. And the pommel, kind of like the Disney parks, how the blade is removable. You can see the seam right here where this twists off. You have to take the top half of the pommel to take the blade out. But it is hidden very, very well. You can barely even tell that comes off. So that's pretty cool. Props on them for that. But like I said, this lightsaber is clean. And when I got it, it had the stickers still on it, the original stickers that came off. Now, for those of you that know, have seen some of my other saber reviews, I choose to remove the sabers. Most people that collect the sabers like to leave the stickers on there. I choose to remove them just because I have them all displayed. I don't just leave them in a box like they do. I choose to display mine on my wall, and just the stickers take away from the effect of the lightsaber. So I just gently peel them off, get some WD-40 or rubbing alcohol. It takes the adhesive right off. That's what I used to use before. Now I have Goo Gone. I saw that on a video. Somebody uses that, and that works very well. You just let that sit for about 10 seconds and it wipes right off. The only thing I did notice, there is a slight little ding. You can't even see it. It's right here. You can barely see it on, there it is. But just moving the saber around, holding it from a distance, you can't really see that, and that little ding doesn't really bother me that much either. But to remove the blade out of the saber, it's very easy. No Allen wrench is needed, kind of like the other ones. You just twist the top half of the pommel. Now, I did have to put some WD-40 on all of these tracks because they were a little squeaky. It does make a little clicking noise. Now the saber will not be the saber does not turn on once the blade is taken out. So the top half of the pommel comes off, the blade comes right out. It doesn't have a locking mechanism such as the Disney Parks one does. The inside is very hollow. They have the, 6 pins on the bottom and a little kind of yellow tab. You can see that on the top of the saber there. Much like the bottom where the speaker comes, the speaker box and the battery box goes into, there's a yellow triangle. So pretty much the blade only goes in one way. That's what that assures. This is the blade cap. Again, it's very reminiscent to the prequel kind of top of the emitters, such as my Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber. I got rid of the blade plug because I wanted a more screen accurate one, and this is the very screen accurate one. This just sits literally right inside the pommel. It fits perfectly. And then you just screw that back on. And then, like I said, there's no ignition sounds. While the saber's off, you'll just get a little click. And it plays like, 3 different ignition sounds when the blade's not in there. I think that's a really cool, Easter egg. Just a little cool little feature that they added to make it seem more realistic. So yeah, that's the rest of the saber. This is just the saber, just the hilt. Pommel comes off like this, and I'll show you guys the control box as well. This one here. It screws on here, but what I've started doing was just leaving it undone. I'm not dueling with these sabers. I'm not swinging them around every day, and just to go in every time to unscrew that pommel to put the batteries in and out, because I don't leave them displayed with the batteries in there. It just helps out so much more. But it does grab right here. It's very hard to get this I guess, protective sheath off of the batteries. So I wonder if I just have to get just a regular file and file down this area here and the area on the inside, and hopefully that'll make it slide in and out. That's probably what I'm going to do after this review, is take this outside and file it a little bit. On the bottom here, you could distinctly, where's the camera? There we go. You could distinctly see, if it focuses. Come on. Come on. Focus over here. Hello, iPhone. There's too much going on in the background. Well, whatever. It's blurry. I tried. It says made in China. It's got the 2010 Signature Series, or Lucasfilm Ltd. See, I can't even read it. And then it's got the number 30499. Oh, so it's the same number as stamped on the bottom. That's pretty cool. So the numbers do match. It is the serial number of the saber. It's pretty cool. Didn't know that. Screw this back on. Let's get the blade in here. Let's just take a look at the blade real quick. The blade is a little bit different than the one that comes into the Disney parks. Like I said, there's no locking mechanism. It's just a saber, and the yellow lines up with the yellow pin on the inside, so it only goes in one way. It's got pins on the bottom here that, I guess, push against those pins. That's how the saber knows that the blade is ignited, and this is a full LED strip, so it's not recommended for dueling. But with how removable the blade is, this lightsaber is easily configurable to be an in-hilt LED and duel-worthy saber. So if that's the route you want to go. But like I said, with how rare this saber is, I don't know if you necessarily want to do that. So we'll take the blade plug out. I'm just going to put it on top of the box here. Put the lightsaber in. I don't know if it makes a noise. It does make a noise when you get it plugged in. Screw it in. And then, like I said, you twist the mark of the bottom here, and the saber does turn on. Now this has the updated sound box, so the swing motions and the clashes are a little better. So that's about it. And again, full LED strip. And at the end of the video, while I have batteries in this one, I'm going to take this one down and show you guys because, oops, sorry. My last video when I reviewed the Qui-Gon Jinn Profi Board NeoPixel blade, I was telling you how bright that blade is, and I didn't have a regular one to kind of show you guys. I personally haven't even seen it myself, of two of these next to each other. I have seen my Starkiller lightsaber. I've taken that one down and turned them on next to each other with just the green blade, but that one being an RGB, it's not full green. With a full green LED strip, I want to see how much brighter it is, so I'll show you guys that as well. But let's go ahead and we'll take it up into the closet now that I have the setup like this, and we'll go ahead and see this in the dark, so let's go. Okay. So I am in the review closet that I normally do the reviews in for the dark. Just notice how bright my phone is, and it's kind of casting a little bit of a light, so you could kind of see me, which is kind of good. But let's go ahead and fire this up and take a look at it in the dark. So like I said, it is a green lightsaber. It is still relatively bright. I went ahead and put gloves on only because I'm going to be handling the Qui-Gon Jinn NeoPixel Profi installed blade that I have from Saberforge, just to show you guys the brightness difference. But in the dark, so cool. I'm just so used to like having custom ones that the swings are different, but now it is, like I said, green blade. The green ones are pretty bright compared to the other ones, the blue and the red, and Mace Windu's purple one. As far as I know, the new Mace Windu saber from Hasbro Black Series is a lot brighter and a lot more purple than the Master Replicas one, which I kind of want. So if anybody's looking to like straight trade a Mace Windu one for a 2005 Mace Windu one, or just looking to buy a Mace Windu 2005 lightsaber, I might be interested in selling it so I could pick up the new one. I'm just throwing that out there. Haven't decided that yet. If I do decide it, definitely I'm gonna put it on like OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, all those places. I'll get rid of it, but that ain't about this lightsaber. We're here to review the Kit Fisto lightsaber, but here in the dark, really cool. We'll do a deignition, reignition. Kind of slow. I just noticed it. It's kind of delayed with the removable blade. The ignition and the sound is kind of delayed. Let's see. I just feel like the sound from the blade is faster than the movement, or the sound from the hilt is faster than the movement from the blade. But let's go ahead and take a look at this NeoPixel light, because I want to show you guys. I didn't get the chance to show you in the review for the saber. If you guys do want to check out the review that I did for the Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber, it is on my channel. It is on the link in the playlist down below. So make sure you check that out. The whole link to the playlist of all of these sabers that I reviewed are in the description. So if you guys want to check them all out, please do so. But just want to show you guys, make sure I'm on the right. And even like my battery checker, where just the tip is pretty bright. I'm kind of excited.
There's always a bigger fish.
Wow. So this one is so much brighter than this one that it almost makes it look yellow. I don't know if you see that on camera. Can we just smooth swing? Look at this. My favorite thing ever, but. So this is very, very green. This is very green. So, that's just the two greens next to each other. Go ahead and put this one away. But that's pretty much it for the review. Like I said, these reviews are kind of getting shorter and shorter. But just to showcase the lightsaber to you guys a little bit, still would be pretty cool. And like I said, this lightsaber being as rare as it is, you don't really see that many reviews of this one. Nor is it as not very popular as it is. A lot of people don't really go for this one. So, unless you're a collector like me, you'll go for it. But this is the Kit Fisto Hasbro Signature Series lightsaber from 2010. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out the whole playlist down in the description below, like I said before. And stay tuned, because I have one more lightsaber I definitely need to get for my collection. And then I'm going to try at my hardest to go to Disneyland. I have like 5 sabers that you can only get at that lightsaber shop, including 4 lightsabers, and then the custom one that you get when you build your sabers there. So I'm going to build a saber there and get that one as well. But I'm going to be reviewing all those as well. Don't know if I'm going to wait to do the full showcase till after I get those. Probably. But we're here now. We'll focus on the now. Like I said, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.